So, good morning, welcome to my YouTube. I've got Ed here today filming because I'm vlogging for Cuba, so it's hard to be able to vlog for myself and do my edit for myself when we're already vlogging for Cuba. So Ed's been really lovely and he has come early this morning to actually do that. Good morning, Susan. So, actually got my client Jess coming in for a check-in in a minute, so Ed will be able to get that. I've actually finished all of my check-ins and it is 7:45. I've been up quite early, got 6,000 of my steps done this morning before the day starts, and that will mean that I probably get above my 14k, which is max for my day. So I've made Jess some eggs because she's forgotten her eggs. You know, I expect a nicest Kirk award from her. No, I'm kidding. So Cuba's made our cream of rice. He does a lot of the breakfasty stuff at the moment because he's getting up a little bit earlier than me, so I'm just making the pastes, warming it all up, and we're going to eat now. Obviously I am now, it's 2 weeks and 6 days, isn't it? It's not even 3 weeks anymore. So this is Monday, I don't even know what day it is. I don't know what date it is, but I don't know. Anyway, so we are 2 weeks and 6 days out today, definitely much leaner. Cuba dropped my food at the weekend and we are aiming to be ready in 7 days so that I can stop doing as many steps leading into my show, and then obviously carb up the week of my show. So yeah, I've got a lot of muscle tissue this year, so we don't need to reverse into the show because I do have a lot of muscle tissue, so we will be able to do a proper carb up. I'm really excited to actually show you the end look. I am a little bit flatter right now, but things are still popping, whereas last year, even when I carved up, I wasn't popping, so it's exciting. So yeah, and we've got Ed coming out to Budapest to actually film that too, so you'll be able to see all that. But happy days, gonna get on with food and gonna eat it now.
Be delivered.
Is this the 13?
The 13 today, and so I've gone to change delivery. I can't change it bloody good.
That. How are you feeling?
What was meal one today, Meg?
Demolished. Meal one was 50 grams of cream of rice, 30 grams of whey, and 100 grams of berries. And that's the patheticness of meal one. Wait until you hear the even more patheticness of meal two, because it's quite funny. I just want to see what you look like first. I'm not going to take a big picture. Are you happy?
Yeah.
Are you actually? Twist the waist a tiny bit that way. Yeah, that's the one. So, just done an in-person check-in with Jess. Jess is 4 days out from the Arnold Classics, the amateur show. She's doing obviously the bikini, as you can see by the posing. So yeah, very happy with where she's at. The prep's gone really well. We were ready quite quick, and we've been able to obviously feed a little bit now and before the graftism. We've gotten a little bit fuller, but which has brought a kind of tighter package to this show. They wanted a little bit less hand cooked this time. That was the feedback from the last show, so that's what we've done. So that's all we can do really. We can just bring what they've asked to be different. It's a different set of judges. There's some more international judges, which we'll just see what they think, but I very much like her bikini shape. I like lean but full, and we will just get fuller as the week goes on this week, so yeah, we will look fantastic on stage, so I'm excited to see it.
How are you feeling about it?
Yeah, to be honest, it's been completely different because this is my first year with Meg, but I haven't touched cardio in about 10 weeks now, which seems so backwards, but it's definitely just been so much nicer, so much less stress, because especially with my job, it's just meant life's been a little bit less hard work, and I actually haven't felt like death as much this prep as I normally do. I'm excited for the Arnolds. It's going to be probably the biggest show of the year in the UK. Well, probably the biggest show.
Probably in Europe, because it's normally the Alicante Europa, but that was quite early on this year, and obviously because of the lockdowns, I don't think there was as many people that did that as what there normally is. So a lot of international clients are actually coming over to the UK to do this year. So I think in Europe this will be the biggest amateur show, as well as obviously professional show that there'll be. So it'll be high standard, which is good, I think.
I'd rather compete against the best, if that makes sense. I'd rather do busy shows.
You know where you are. You know if there's anything that needs to be improved upon when you stand against the best of the best. So yeah, it'll be good.
It'll be good. It'll be exciting. And I think the nice thing about it is that it's gonna almost feel like a little bit more normality for most people, because it's going to be like the biggest expo or like fitness thing that everyone's been to
for a long time.
Yeah. And I think it'll be nice to just have everybody there, because like everybody knows everybody kind of thing in the fitness industry.
Yeah, but not everybody's been able to do anything where everyone's together.
Yeah,
so,
and it'll be like a massive like social circle where all of us have kind of just come together again.
Most definitely. Exciting times. 5 days, 4 days to get. 5 days for Cuba.
So what are we up to now, Meg?
Just making meal 2.
Which is?
For me, it's 100 grams of chicken, 100 grams of potatoes. For Cuba, it's 200 grams of chicken, 200 grams of potatoes with 50 grams of pineapples.
What's food like at the moment then, Meg?
I've got 100 grams of chicken, 100 grams of potatoes. Not a lot of food at the moment, but I don't feel too bad. To be fair, a little bit hungry as the day goes on, but I'm too busy to be hungry, so that's always a good thing. Gonna eat my meal, chill out for a bit after doing all my work, and then get ready for the gym. So ignore me folding clothes, but you know, I am a lady of the house, so I must wash the clothes and put them away. So, prep update. I am currently, like I said this morning, 2 weeks, 6 days out. Calories got dropped at the weekend, so they were 1,800 on rest days down to 1,400. On a training day, they were at 2,400 and now down to 2,100, so pretty much like a 300 calorie drop from both days. Every day that I've had that drop, so that's 2 days, I've actually dropped 0.5 of a kilo each day that I've woken up. I reckon I'll be ready in 7 days, if not earlier. The back of my legs are now in, which is great. Not as stuck down as last year, but I have more muscle than last year, so it's just a very different look. I am actually quite happy with how I look, and I did say that to Cuba this morning, which is a big thing for me to say. I'd never say that I'm happy. I know my place. I know that I'm not big enough, and I know that I'm not good enough to be competitive yet in the figure class, but I had a lot of growing to do, because I was bikini, but I was a small bikini girl, like especially in the pro leagues, I was a small bikini girl. So if I was going to stay in the pro league when I won my pro card, I would have had to put a lot of size on, obviously in different places, for the bikini class. Whereas obviously I'm doing figure, so it's even more mass in those places, plus then more mass everywhere else because it's figure. So it's been a good journey. Like there's lots of things that we've learned, like the first off season that I had, there could have been more progress made knowing the things that we know now, but that's the best part of it. We learn and grow, and that's really good as a coach as well, because we learn things that don't work for our athletes so that they don't have to go through that as well. So yeah, exciting times. I am currently, because I know that you like to know statistics, 59.8 kg, which is 3.5 kilos down from when I started prep. A bit looking very different. I reckon I'll step on stage at around 57.5, 58 kilos, obviously after the carb up, and yeah, that's pretty much how it will be on stage. So that will be an 8 kilo increase from last year, which is not bad going, because we were looking at my last year's peak week, and my lowest weigh-in last year was 49.8, so lots of muscle accrued. meal 3.
Yeah.
Meal 3 pre-workout, which is 100 grams. It's not 100 grams. It is actually 100 grams of berries, 30 grams of whey, and 80 grams of cream of rice / semolina, which will be nice. It smells lovely. I'm just waiting for it to go a little bit colder because I don't like it when it's super warm. I like it when it's a little bit colder. So I'm letting it cool down. Just going to finish off the last little bit of work that I've got to do with replying to my clients, and then I'm going to eat it.
That's just like single.
Repeat that, how frequently can you repeat that? And that will really.
So what's the move now, Big Meg?
We are going to the gym off to train legs. It's Cuba's last leg session, so he's actually not doing the same one as me. He's doing the other session just because it's a little bit less taxing on the knees. So we are going to split off quite a bit in the session, but he's got what's his name? Sorry, Mark. If you're watching, Mark, I'm sorry. He's got yeah, I've got your phones. We've got Mark with us as well, so he'll be able to go with Cuba when we split off, just so that Cuba's got someone there. So yeah, that is the plan. Stan, feeling good? Not feeling too shit. So ready for a good session. I've been told, coach's orders, that I'm not allowed to add any more weight to any of my sessions or exercises right now. So going to go and try and either match or increase reps or improve form.
Improvement in form and matching the reps is the goal right now.
What's the planned session for today, Meg?
Legs today, I've got the adductor, seated cam, leg press, RDL and a dumbbell split squat, and that is literally my session. I've only got 2 sets on the leg curl and leg press, the rest of them are just 1 set. Exciting times.
where your hamstring will stretch much more, yeah? So keep in that fixed position, stay there. Because then when you go into full stretch, you're almost going to lengthen your hamstring even more through keeping that pelvis back. Yeah? I think you did that there though, because it's hard to tell you though, because like you've got a big arse now. You didn't before. No, but what I mean, like, she's got like perfect posture just through her own ability to brace well. So it's hard for me to see if she's actually turning the pelvis back or not, because she does it already without me even saying. Some people got it, some people haven't. I need to think about it, she done.
Just another thing you do amazingly, mate.
Yes, mate, come on. Brace, come on. Got this, mate, come on. Drive. Way better. That's enough now, that's enough.
How are you finding strength is holding up over prep?
I've got stronger since start of prep, which is really good. We timed going into prep, adding in supplementation, recovery extremely well this time, meaning that I've got stronger. If I'm getting stronger, to a certain degree, at some point I was building muscle. At the moment it's definitely maintaining, which is good in terms of my muscle mass. So yeah, strength's on the rise, but we are thinking logically around the volume before each session. So I let Cuba do the thinking because I just go ham.
session went, Meg?
My session was really good. I progressed on everything, which is great. I've changed my walking lunges to the split squat just because obviously the area which is weak on me is the glutes and hams, and that really targets that. With how my recovery is at the moment, I definitely couldn't have progressed on the lunges any more than what I had, just because it's quite taxing. So that's why I've swapped it out now to do the split squats. Increased my steps a couple of days ago, and because my session was a little bit shorter from doing less volume, obviously there was a little bit less walking, so I've got about 7 minutes to do on here, and then I'm going to go and have a bath, and that will be me done.
How are we feeling? You know, two weeks and 3 days out.
I'm feeling really good. I don't really struggle on that, that's not the word. I have days when I feel a little bit lower in energy like anybody else, but I don't find prep a struggle. What I will say is that I do become a person that is more to themselves when I'm on prep, so I don't really like to chat as much. I'm not really as kind of outgoing with my friends, but my friends understand that, and they know that when I get to this point that they're probably not going to get much of a fun conversation out of me. It'll be a nice, loving conversation, but not the most like vibrant, so they kind of just let me do my own thing until after my competition. So yeah, I'm actually feeling really good. Session went really well. 2 weeks and nearly 5 days now. So we're definitely halfway through the day. I'm actually excited for tomorrow because I'm starting the glam up. So I actually get my hair extensions put in, because I don't have the longest of hair. My hair sits like here, and I like it to be swooshy on stage, so getting my hair extended and then coloured to make sure that it all blends in, just so that I don't have to do it closer to my shirt. It's so shit in peak week when you feel as deathly as you do because you're even lower in body fat. That's when you're really ready to be sat there trying to get a hairdresser to try and have a conversation with you because they just don't get it. Luckily, my hairdresser is actually one of my closest friends, so she gets it and she just lets me crack on. But yeah, starting that tomorrow, then the week after the Arnold to get my nails done, and then that's everything done for my show. So literally for my peak week, I can put my feet up, I can eat my food, and that's it. I think that people leave it until the peak week, and I think it's stressful, so don't do that. So, this is tails in the lens. This is my second to last meal. We didn't film my post-workout meal, so that was 100 grams of, no, well, actually, it's 80 grams of rice flakes and 20 grams of JP cream of rice. I love the white chocolate and coconut one mixed in there. And then that was with 30 grams of whey and 100 grams of berries. I'm now having my second to last meal, which is 50 grams of rice, some veggies, some chicken, and some pineapple. Cooper's just made it all nice in the pan, and it tastes like a Turkish grill. I like a Turkish grill. I actually really do like a Turkish grill. That and sushi is like my favourite two off-plan meals. So now you know. So I'm going to eat that. Me and Cooper are going to chill in front of the telly for a little bit of time. I'm going to go and have a bath. That's pretty much how the evenings go. And Zena's going to sit there and cough on me. It's a standard evening. Isn't it, guys? Love the mummies. Okay, right, I'm going to eat that. So, that's a wrap up for today. Just had a bath. Going to eat my last meal in a minute, which is 100 grams of chicken and some vegetables. Exciting. With a side of joining by JP Nutrition, and a little bit of dream sleep to help me go to bed. Help me go to sleep. So, I am excited. Thank you for watching. Obviously, if you ever want me to do anything or any topics that you'd like me to cover, please drop a message in the DM below. I'll message you on Instagram. Me and Cooper, well, Cooper's thought of some topics that I'm going to do as kind of some 10-minute videos.
Yeah, I do that artillery. To be honest, she's that busy helping me and doing bits. It's the least I can do. So if I can help her kind of express what I know she's really good at, and I know that she can share something that's going to benefit you all, including me, always, I think it's going to be great. So I'm really looking forward to actually watching what she's going to present to you all, because I think the topics that I've picked are something that she's incredibly good at, and I think it's going to benefit a lot of the listeners as well. So stay tuned.
Yes, so I'm going to go to bed. And have a good sleep. Hopefully we wake up tomorrow even leaner.
This is what I'm going to do from
Pooping. Night.